Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Font, and today we will discuss Jupiter stationing direct in the sign of Taurus. Okay, so first things first, happy Kwanzaa, okay? And I want to welcome all of my new subscribers to the Lighthouse. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you found me, okay? I'm glad I found you, okay? So let's do like a little introduction. My name is Joy. I'm the Hip Hop Power Font. And what we do here is psycho-spiritual tarot readings, okay? We look at the astrology and see how that can allow us to become our most self-authentic, okay? No holds barred. We're all about healing and growth, both mentally, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually here on this channel, okay? And so it is no coincidence that with the gross number of new followers that I have, we're going to wear the Abundance t-shirt today, okay? This is a new line, okay, that you can find on my website, www.12thlighthouse.com, okay? Incantation t-shirts and hoodies. All of the spells were handcrafted by yours truly, okay? And there is one in every color for the chakra system, and that also includes black, white, and brown, okay? So go right on ahead and check those out. Also, I'm not just on YouTube. I am on Instagram at The 12th Lighthouse, Fanbase at The 12th Lighthouse. I am on TikTok at The 12th Lighthouse, okay? I am on Twitter at 12th Lighthouse, okay? Sort of not trying to come up off those three characters, okay? So let's get into it. Jupiter, the planet of abundance, good luck, good fortune, philosophy, higher thinking, higher education, and teaching, okay, will be coming out of his retrograde period in the sign of Taurus, okay? Taurus is the second sign in the astrological wheel, okay? The first earth sign ruled by Venus, okay? Taurus is about self-gratification, pleasure, sensuality, comfort, safety, and security. Self-gratification, okay? Now, Jupiter has been in Taurus for quite some time and will continue to be in Taurus until about the end of May, say about Memorial Day weekend, okay? Remember that. And so Jupiter is currently in the 12th house, ruled by Pisces, therefore Neptune, the house of transcendence, spirituality, fantasy, dreams, all of those good things. Anything you can think of that is spiritual, yoga, tai chi, retreats. Also home to those of less fortune. So places like orphanages, hospitals, jails, hospice, okay? Anywhere where people are temporarily displaced, okay? So I'm trying to think of what else. This transit will begin on Saturday, December 30th at 9:40 p.m. and that's Eastern Standard Time, okay? And so today we're just going to be using the regular Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, because when I do retrogrades of any kind or any type of stationing direct energy, I like to use the good classic traditional so we don't get bogged down with messages from the more, I'll say, esoteric decks, okay? And so my teaching deck that I use in every intro is the Astro Soul Oracle deck, okay? Someone asked me about this last week in the Mercury retrograde reading, so I decided to share it with you all on today, okay? So I think that is all of the business. So let's get started. Okay, and just so you know, I do personal readings. You can book one at the12thlighthouse.com. Okay, you can do a live session or you can get a pre-recorded reading if you so desire. Okay, and let's not forget about the Graffiti Oracle deck. Okay, ooh, created by yours truly. Okay, lovely, lovely oracle deck with original photography done by, again, yours truly, down from the packaging to the design, everything. It's all me. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on here. And for my return viewers, thank you so much for holding it down with me for the year 2023. We're about to enter 2024. It's going to be all good, baby. And here we are, Queen of Cups. Compassion, which is definitely a 12th house attribute. Okay. The 12th house being associated with Pisces and Neptune, they all three, the Neptune, Pisces, and the 12th house, they all fall under the same archetype, okay? And so compassion here with the Queen of Cups. We know that 12th house is all about helping others, okay? And sacrificing our own personal, sometimes things or character traits. Our purpose basically is to utilize our gifts for the sake of helping someone else or a group of others. And so that is what we're going to tap into on today. And I'm not surprised that we got compassion, okay? Because Jupiter is all about like the fairy godmother complex, trying to save other people, trying to help, trying to make things happen for other people who are less fortunate or currently in a position where they are unable to provide for themselves. And so you're kind of seeing this, Queen of Cups. All right. You're seeing people who've been displaced, misguided, misused. Okay. And you are kind of feeling sad, you know, empathetic, empathy. That is also a Piscean trait, okay? Not that no one else can be empathetic except for Pisces, but it is an attribute of Piscean nature, okay? And so the empathy leads you to have a lot of compassion for those who aren't able to provide for themselves. And so you're kind of thinking, what can I do? How can I help? How can I be of service, okay, to that particular person or a group of people? Okay, Pisces 12th house is Neptune is a collective planet. And so it's all about leaving anything that is focused on the self in order to help others. So it's no longer about me, it's about us, okay? And mind you, here's the Queen, okay? As the Queen, you have everything that you need. Okay, you're living comfortably, okay? You're safe, you're secure, you live in a lovely little castle, okay? You sit on your throne, you have stability, and the people that you are seeking to help do not. Bam, Tower, okay? In reverse. Are you prepared to make the sacrifice that needs to be done in order to help these people? Okay, are you willing to get in touch with your higher power? Are you willing to broaden your thinking and open your mind? Are you willing to teach? Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to kind of change your thinking? Okay, what are you willing to sacrifice in order to fulfill this need of living in your purpose? Okay, and so Tower represents Mars, okay, in the major arcana. And so with it being in reverse, some people are probably like, oh, well, we've averted the storm. Well, there is no storm, but we know that with every challenge, okay, there's a blessing. And with every blessing, there is a challenge. And note, okay, when it's right side up, oh, yes, it seems that these two persons are falling. However, when the card is in reverse or upside down, it looks like they are ascending into the heavens. They are connecting with the universe, their higher power, God, source, Allah, universe, whatever you believe. Okay, take it as you need it. Okay, but you are transcending. You are going to a higher plane in order to do this. It's going to require some sacrifice of the spirit. Jupiter is all about being jovial, having enthusiasm, excessive everything, okay? But you are going to have to sacrifice your enthusiasm and kind of basically take that enthusiasm and focus it on helping others, focusing on bringing others up to kind of like where you are, like bringing them up from the trenches, bringing them up to the next level so that they can help themselves. Okay. But the tower is all about being prepared. Okay. It's going to be rough. Okay. Having to let go. And I'm not going to say it's going to be easy or sweet. Okay. But luckily, this is Jupiter, planet of good luck and good fortune. And if you go with the flow and just don't fight it, then you'll have nothing to worry about. Okay. Just make sure you're not falling into any self-sabotaging behavior because you unconsciously, it's not that you don't want to help others, but if no one was there to help you, you might not think that it's fair, and so you might kind of shoot yourself in the foot when you're trying to help other people, and that's not what we're trying to do, okay? Because you want to come across as genuine. You don't want to help others because it looks good on social media. You don't want to donate to a cause because you can get a return on your taxes. That's not how it works, okay? You help others for the sake of helping others because you want other people to do well. You want them to have a better quality of life, not because of what you get back. Come on. Where you at? Oh, there you go. King of Cups. No surprise there. Okay. We got the Queen, and so here is the King. Sometimes you might feel like you need to reach out to a higher authority or become that higher authority. Essentially, sometimes planets, they manifest as other people whom we attract into our life. And so with you as the Queen of Cups, having this empathy, having this compassion, you are naturally going to attract others who have the same level of compassion, the same level of empathy for the same group of people that you are trying to help. Like if you go to volunteer at a soup kitchen, obviously everybody else that's there that volunteers, okay, has the same desire, okay, to help the same population. So you're working as a group. You're working together to bring this group into the fold of society where they may be displaced, okay? And so that's why I said when you go with the flow, okay, you see how there was two people. We started off with the Queen. And look at these robes. Look at this. Okay, so you might say that this is the Queen, okay? And then you'll say, dude over here is the king because he got on the red robe. Okay? You got to link up with your people in order to make things happen. You can't do everything on your own. Okay. So sometimes you have to bring in some form of reinforcement to kind of work together in the process. Okay. Somebody that is emotionally stable, they're not going to waver, and they have energy to put into such a project. Okay. Because you don't want to sacrifice your own, what is the word? Self. Da, 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 da. It'll come to me later, but self-care. That's what it is. Self-care. You don't want to sacrifice your own mental, physical, emotional, spiritual state to help others, okay? Because if you don't have anything in your cup, you have nothing to give, okay? So you need to be right in order to help others get right, okay? Yes, you're the queen, you have this special cup and all of that, but if I told you you had to get rid of that cup and get this cup, would you be happy? What would you be saying? You don't want to give away your chalice. This your pimp cup. You earned this cup. You went through a lot to get this cup. You don't want no regular cup. Okay, that's self-sabotaging already. Already, you setting yourself up because you don't want to go with the flow. You fighting yourself. Internal battle. Well, ain't nobody help me, so why should I help others? You still got some healing to do, honey. So just make sure you like the video and watch the whole thing, okay? Even if it's just white noise in the background, okay? There's a fish back there on that King of Cups too. Ha ha! Fish in the background. Bam. We talking about Neptune, Pisces, right? 12th house, right? So this fish look like he going with the flow. He going with the stream. That's what the Pisces fish is. A fish going upstream, okay, and a fish going downstream. Okay, you can't have one without the other, right? You don't want to fight against the current, because y'all done seen all those videos with the fish trying to jump up so they can go and repopulate, lay the eggs or whatever, the salmon I think it is, or whatever fish it is, they be jumping up the stream. They got to go through all of this water flow, fighting the current. They got to jump up and over the river banks and all of this stuff just to get to a calm and stable place so they can lay their eggs. Legacy. Okay. And I think immediately after that they die, which is crazy because 12th house represents 80 years and up. Okay? When you're older and you're retired and you might end up in the hospital or retired living facility. Okay? So, it's a lot going on. Jupiter is big, so big message. I'm going to try to keep it short for all my returning people. You saw what I did last week, right? I was so proud of myself. 10 of Pentacles. This is what you are sacrificing. This is what you are sacrificing. I knew this was going to come up. I knew this was going to come up. I did. I really did. The future that you envisioned, okay, is still there. Okay, you're still going to be happy. You're still going to be abundant. But you have 10 Pentacles. You have some that you can share. You have some that you can give away. Taurus energy also is indicative of financial partnerships, okay? Other, like your spouse's resources, okay? Not necessarily money, okay? We're talking about time, energy, effort, knowledge, information, advice, anything that you can give that can be of a resource to someone else. You might have like an array of books that you want to give out, okay? But you have so much that you can give some away. And when you do that, yes, you will be blessed with more. okay, you will be replenished with more. You know why? Because you trust in your higher power. You trust the universe. You trust God, source, Allah to give back to you. You know you're going to be blessed. And that's not why you're doing it, but it's not even a thought. You know what's going to happen. It's guaranteed. You have faith. You have hope. Okay, you're optimistic. That's what Jupiter is all about. Okay, good fortune, good luck, abundance, big, big, big. Go big or go home, baby. That's what this is all about. You have enough resources to share and to give up. Yes, I know you might be nervous, but I mean, that is ego. That is the human condition. Oh, I don't necessarily want to donate $100 to my alma mater, but I know the school needs it. Give it up. Just give it up. That is paying it forward. Okay? That is what paying it forward is all about. Okay? And guess what? You're going to be on somebody's pay it forward list and you don't even know. You might already be on the list. Okay? But your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, you're being watched, okay? This is you interacting. This could be a homeless person on the street asking if you have $1. And you thinking, dang, I do got $1, but I don't want to dig in my purse right here in front of this person because they might rob me. Why are you thinking all of that? If they homeless, what they going to rob you with? I mean, be realistic, be practical. We're not going off on no tangent, okay? That homeless person is not going to rob you. And even, oh yeah, they might have money and all homeless people ain't broke. They're just using it for drugs. It don't matter what they use the money for. How many times have you gotten money from somebody and used it for other purposes? Plenty of times. Somebody gave you gas money and you done bought a dime sack from XYZ. How many times somebody then gave you money to put in your child's bank account and you didn't use that to go buy dinner? Okay? We all are flawed and it is none of your business what they do with the money. Okay? You gave with intent. You gave with compassion, with empathy. And regardless of what they do with the money, you still gonna get the blessing back tenfold. Seven of Swords, everything that we just talked about. Okay. Nobody is being sneaky. I'm showing it. Okay. New people, I don't do reversals, but I show you reversals at the end because it's going to be a picture of the spread at the end of the video, right? And so you will see the Seven of Swords in reverse. But when I'm showing it to you, I'm showing it to you upright because it don't matter. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Seven of Swords. Okay. What are you thinking? Okay. You think everybody has ill intent. You don't trust. Okay. You are second guessing. That again is the self-sabotage trying to creep up. Okay. That's some shadow energy that you need to heal with. And luckily for you, okay, as I'm recording this is the full moon. We got to let it go, honey. You got to let that go. Okay. You need to let those negative ideas and thoughts about other people go, okay? Because that is projection, okay? Just because you feel like you would do something else, okay, with the money, doesn't mean that they would. And maybe it's not you. It might be the people in your life, okay? There are some people who are not in a space where they can be productive citizens in society, and it might be due to their own doing, okay? But you have discernment, right? You've been blessed with the gift of discernment, but you still give it to those people, but you're questioning the people that you don't know. How are you willingly giving to people that you know are manipulating, know are misusing you, know are taking advantage of you? Hidden enemies also 12th house, okay? You give into your hidden enemies, but you questioning these people that you don't even know. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You've been traumatized, okay, by your hidden enemies. You have a distrust of damn near everybody. And that's a platonic, natural distrust, but mistrust or distrust or not being trustworthy is also, okay, part of the Jupiterian, if that's a word, archetype. Because Jupiter is about trust, but Pluto is about mistrust. Which one? Let's see. Oh, 6 of Cups in reverse. People love the 6 of Cups. But see what happens when you give? Okay, you get this loving feeling. It makes you feel good, soft, warm, comfortable. It makes you feel like you have done your part to contribute, okay, to the collective, to society as a whole. But yes, it is in reverse. We went from 7 to 6, okay? From 7 to 6. What is the countdown for? What is the countdown for? You got to give it up. And you see this? Like I told you. He is giving her a cup with some white flowers. These are the same little white flowers that the Fool has at the beginning of the hero's journey of the major arcana. Throughout his travels, the Fool has been able to multiply and grow these flowers so much so that he can put them in a cup as a bouquet and give them out. He given one. He still got one right here. He got 4 more here. So 6 of Cups. Giving away, you got 5 of Cups. Oh, so you might feel a little guilt or shame, okay, for not giving. Okay? Sometimes that is the reason we stop ourselves from doing things. That's the whole reason for self-sabotage, because we feel some level of shame or guilt, okay, for being successful, for helping other people and being compassionate. It's seen as a weakness, but that is really your strength. That is your strength, okay? You give away the 1 cup, that leave you with 5. Okay, that's the guilt and the shame. But if you give away this other cup, that leave you with 4. Oh man, you want people that's gonna feel grateful, or you think somebody you giving, they're gonna be ungrateful, like they're not gonna say, oh please and thank you. They're not gonna be appreciative of what it is that you're getting. Oh, you only want to give to certain people. Well, honey, you can't do that. Okay? You can't give, skip, give. That's not right. It don't work like that. If you're going to give, you need to give to everybody. You wouldn't want to be skipped over. Let me tell you something. So yesterday was Christmas, right? One of my uncles, he gave 3 of my cousins a little jar of moonshine, right? A little jar, a little jank, right? Okay. Me and my other cousin, we was like, hold up. What about us? He went back to the crib and guess what? Showed up with a whole, who want, and gave it all up. Okay? And we are grateful. We are appreciative. Okay? We said thank you. You can't pick and choose who you want to give to. Okay? You can't do that. And you can't even choose how much you want to give. You can't say, oh, well, I got this $10 bill. I don't want to donate that. I only wanted to give $2. First off, this opportunity here has presented itself. Opportunity is Jupiter. You don't always have cash. You just happen to have cash. Give that $10. You're going to get it back. You might find 20 around the corner. And you worried about this 10? $10 is not going to break you. You spend $10 at Chick-fil-A. Stop playing. Eight of Cups. 7, 6, 8. And this is where we're going. Okay. 2024 is an 8 year. I'm going to do 2 more and then I'm gone. Okay. There are some things that you need to figure out. Okay. During this transit. I told you guys until like Memorial Day weekend, right? That's 5 months from now. You got some time to explore why you feel guilt and shame about giving and helping others. You have time to figure out how and in what capacity that you want to help others. Are you going to volunteer at the hospital? Are you going to volunteer at your local animal shelter? Are you going to volunteer at the hospital? What can you do to help others? Are you going to do that panel? Are you going to take that speaking engagement? Okay. Are you going to spend time with your nieces and nephews and give them some game? Bam! These are your choices. How are you going to help? You need to figure that out. Okay? You need to figure out what that's going to look like, when you're going to start it. How does that fit into your schedule? I'm practical. You got to, if you're going to volunteer on top of working, parenting, schooling, you got to figure out how that's going to fit into your life practically. Do you have time? If you don't have time, what else can you give? How else can you be of service? Okay, and we're watching out for the hidden enemies because you got Medusa right here. And look, hidden enemy. You can't even see what this is. You don't even know. We are watching out for the snakes. We are trying to get this victory. We're trying to get this abundance back, baby. And look at this tower right here. I already told you it's going to be hard. I told you in the beginning it's going to be hard. But that's okay because you have faith, hope, resilience. Okay. You're going to be good. You're going to be good. You just have to figure it out for yourself and figure out what that looks like. And this is going to be the last card. Queen of Swords. We're not playing no games. We're not cutting no corners. We are being straightforward, direct. Okay? And Jupiter, okay, rules Sagittarius. Sagittarius is very straightforward, very direct, very frank and upfront. Okay, you need to be real with yourself, okay, as to why you have this distrust for others, why you don't believe that the world can be a compassionate and empathetic place, okay, who hurt you? That's what you're trying to figure out as well. Because once you figure that out, you can grow, heal, and you can help others, okay? You can help people who have been in the same predicament as you. You don't even know how good or how far advice can go. Maybe even just join something simple like a Facebook group of people that have been that are in situations where you have been, and share with them how you pulled yourself up by the bootstraps. Because yes, of course, you didn't have any help. You did it all on your own. No family helped you. No agency helped you. No organization. You did it all on your own, right? You didn't have a handout from nobody. Nothing nobody said helped you. Nobody drove you to that job interview. Nobody gave you that bus pass. Nobody helped you. You did it all on your own. And I hope you can hear the sarcasm, okay? So after that, I'm done. That's how I read new people, okay? I'm straight up. I don't play no games. I just talk and say what I'm supposed to say, okay? So I hope this was a good reading for y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe, share, and like. And I'll see y'all next week.